The Great Depression was a very rough economic and social period for the United States. During this time, the United States government implemented many social welfare programs to help this problem. These systems were also the beginning of the child welfare programs and foster care that we know today. Every year, this system fails innocent children who are trying to escape from a childhood of abuse and neglect. Despite laws and reforms, 1,520 children died from maltreatment in 2013. Because the system is inefficient and the data methods are flawed, it is difficult to identify families who are truly in need of intervention. Therefore, children remain in unstable and abusive environments for prolonged periods of time. Lack of appropriate government funding is a cause for these inconsistencies, as child advocate Christina Lowe confirms.
Government funding is kind of what leads to the high turnover. A lot of social service workers have to carry really high caseloads, so they get burned out really quick.
The funding is also disproportionate and provides billions for out-of-home child care, which encourages putting children through the struggles of foster care. However, the government only provides a small fixed amount for fixing families and providing them the programs and assistance they need to stay together. If these programs were funded appropriately, they could rescue struggling families and provide safer, more efficient systems for at-risk kids. Children can be moved throughout many foster homes during their childhood. This instability is detrimental.
Unfortunately, a lot of times we see kids who grow up that have trouble maintaining healthy boundaries, healthy relationships with others. They also sometimes turn to substances to help cope with life. A lot of these kids just don't trust people. They can't rely on their family and the people that, are supposed to love and care for them the most, so they really have a hard time trusting anybody.
It's also very difficult to help these children because the state has no affirmative obligation to help parents care for their kids. However, there are organizations and communities such as NECO who are working to provide a brighter future for these children.
NECO's mission is that we build families. We try to empower the lives of families and youth. We place kids who have been abused or neglected in safe and stable environments. We served around 69 kids last year.
Though this is a large-scale issue, students can still influence and help in many ways. Students can organize fundraisers to help raise awareness. They can provide homework help and volunteer their time to children who need it. And they can also provide support to their peers and refer them to trusted adults in the school. Everyone is capable of being a friend and caring for another person. Even though the child welfare system as a whole is complicated and outside the circle of influence for teens, high school students can still help this problem on a smaller scale and work to keep all the kids in their community with a smile on their face.